It's another edition of Musty Tomatoes, and of course, your favorite host, Dave, and
Mimcy.
yeah, we're here. We are here to give you another review and analysis of another very, very wonderful movie, very, very wonderful scenes. And we're going to be telling you the movie from our own perspective, and we'll also try to analyze some of the themes of the movies and what you can really take on the movie. In the psychological thriller movie, or I don't know, horror fantasy, it's not something that we think can exist. Okay, that's why it's a thriller. It's a fiction. So have that at the back of your mind.
That's it's something the government is plotting and you don't know.
Come on now, like, the government can't do that. That can only happen if somehow demons live here and come. But like, there are a lot of demons in the world already, and none of this happened. Like the whatever the creatures, whatever they are from Bedbox, were overwhelming. Like, they don't need to hurt you.
Yeah.
But what I think is the fact that the creatures in Bedbox did not need to hurt you. It's not like the ones in this one, they don't make a sound.
A Quiet Place.
It's not like the ones in A Quiet Place. Those ones, you see them and they are really horrific. But those ones do not have eyes, but their ears are sharp as.
I feel like this is even worse because you just see it and you go like
once you see it, you use control, and then the next thing you're trying to unalive yourself.
That one you don't need to talk, you can still see, but you don't need to see, which is dangerous.
But like the other one, you're trying to make sure you do not make it sound. This one, you're trying to make sure you do not see.
Which one is more dangerous, actually? Like I said, something. Which one is more? Which one do you need? I think you need everything, but which one do you think you can? I think it's
easier.
It's easy to see.
It's easier. I wanted to say it's easier to survive when demons are not attacking you, or when the creatures are not attacking you and tearing you to pieces. That's because you could just stay one place for a long time. But the problem is you would definitely run out of resources to take care of yourself in that one place, and then you have to go, and then now you need to use your eyes. And to be very honest, I think A Quiet Place, those creatures, A Quiet Place is more preferred. Wherever you are, anywhere, there are 1,001 things that you could use to unalive yourself, and that's the scary part about it. I remember there is a scene in this movie where they tied this man, where he was trying to check if the creatures can attack you if you see them via camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and they tied him so he doesn't unalive himself. But at the end of the day, he saw it, he got affected. And somehow, just the little things in the environment, he made himself fall and eventually hit his head on the floor, and that was crazy. It happened that she saw the news and they were reporting that people are going crazy and committing mass suicide.
Yeah.
And I think in different countries, I think the mistake we fail to make as humans is the fact that we do not pay very much attention to the news. How many of you watch news here? If they tell you now that if they tell you now that stay in your house tomorrow and something is going to be flying around tomorrow, so stay around your house. How many of you will know? Most of you wouldn't know because you don't listen to news, you don't listen to the radio. Most of you
didn't listen to the news.
Okay, at least on Twitter.
So Twitter is.
No, I mean, if something like this was real and she was on Twitter, trust me, she would have gotten information about it. Like, Twitter Nigeria is like the fastest place you can get any information.
Okay, but some people are not on Twitter, so you need to also watch.
So that's why at least Ibad, you can get a radio. Like, even if it's your phone, you could just plug an earpiece listen to it.
I don't think I listen to the news that often like that.
You say it's people like you that bedbugs will take you by storm. But not listen to the news, but that's just by the way. So the first mistake I think that they made was the fact that they did not pay so much attention, even though she did. But like, if I heard that people are running crazy and committing suicide and they for no reason, I think I'm gonna just stay in my house for the rest of the day. Let me observe what's going. And if she stayed in her house, like they didn't go out,
went for a checkup, like pregnancy.
Well, it was not like it was compulsory.
What do you mean it wasn't compulsory?
Like, okay, the checkups are not necessarily compulsory.
But there's some appointments given to you that you need to come on that day. So
If you don't come on that day, nothing is going to happen.
what if that's the day she has the opportunity to go? What if she's easy,
This is an emergency, or that was emergency.
you know, it has not, like, the thing has not affected them at this point. You get, it was like in other countries and they were just finding out about it through the news. So it was she seeing that stuff in the hospital that she now realized that, oh, this thing is happening here and YOLO, stuff like that.
Okay, well, you have a point. But well, I still think that no matter what, she should have tried to stay at home. But since, well, I guess what she went to was also important. Well, it turned out to be that she went to the hospital, and it was on her way coming back she realized that the thing that was happening to people in other countries that started happening in their own town, in their own country.
Hey, security! Watch out! Help! I need help!
You feel better? What's happening now? I'm getting healed. Whatever it is in Russia, the thing that's making everybody crazy, it's here. It's here now. What? Can you just please?
I think they actually did very well, yeah. And I got pained where, you know, the man that, like, the wife went to save her when she fell from the car and everything.
First of all, I think that man is I don't know if it's her wife, but you see your wife going to help somebody and you decide to save yourself and leave your wife, and then now you're now blaming her. And then the wife came back to help the pregnant woman. And then you, who is the husband, you left her there. Are you not supposed to go after your wife?
But in that scenario, I don't know what.
No, but like, I mean, if I'm going to survive, I should survive with my wife.
Yeah, but I think he didn't even think she was going to get taken or it was going to affect her. I think it was just, okay, go pick her up, then come back in and everything.
Regardless, I feel that in such situation, you should not tell her, yes,
you would have been able to control it more.
True. Or at least maybe go with her, or drag her, tell her don't go, let's leave her alone, let's go inside.
True. Yeah. Anyway.
Sometimes you don't need to, when you're trying to help somebody, you don't have to find the sweetest of ways. I mean, it's just like when, sorry I'm deviating, but if you can swim and you want to rescue somebody who is drowning, and you go to rescue the person now, there's a possibility that the person is going to want to suffocate you so the person can't breathe.
Yeah, because
the person is scared, so the person is going to be trying to climb on top of you and then push you inside. So what people do is, they go there and the person is trying to do, they slap you. They'll slap the living hell out of you until you keep your eyes down, you'll be weak, and then they will not take you out. Because if you keep on struggling, both of you are going to die there. There was something that happened here that this particular woman called their child, and their child was like not safe, and then the woman went after her child and the husband followed her.
Thank you, Jesus.
Andy, Bailey, can you hear me?
Dad! What's that thing outside?
Bailey?
Bailey.
Bailey?
If you go outside, you'll die.
My children are out.
You see how a good husband has sense. This one here, you waited for your wife to, you know the hand that's
no, he was out, yes. Immediately, he's being very defensive. Even if they try to help people, it won't allow it. He was like, oh, like, I need to survive by myself.
I think it's selfish, that's the word.
Exactly, it's very
Selfish.
Open the door! This woman is pregnant! Open the door! No.
Open the door, police!
Don't open it.
And then also this supermarket guy, he was trying to tell them, but they thought it was just a conspiracy theories and all of that, so they didn't believe him. But actually what he was saying is true. Those creatures do not have a definite shape. They take on the shape of people you know. And then once you see them, they drive you to one to community side. The part where they went to get like food items from the supermarket, that was very, very smart. Like, that was smart. And this is some of the good things about technology. You notice that they drove a car that distance without having to look at the windscreen.
But I want to ask, if you're in this situation and you know that, like, everybody's scared, but this black guy was making it very worse, right? He was so scared and
he was dumb. The word is dumb. Like, he was trying to go outside. Like,
he just needed to shut up. I feel like he just needed to, like, keep quiet.
Well, that's what fear can do.
Charlie, calm down! You guys, stop touching! Stop touching! Charlie, look at me! You have to be quiet.
I just pray that all this that happens in American movie doesn't happen in real life, because I wonder how it's going to be. Like, for example,
Anything has advantage. You get.
I don't believe you. Which advantage? Advantage for advantage in blindness. So, see, it's better to lose. It's better to lose some. I don't want to say, but like everything is important, but
Everything
you
is
don't want to be blind. I mean,
not at all.
all right. So there you have it. We have tried to give some of our analysis and review of the movie Bird Box. The movie Bird Box was nice. I still maintain that the creatures are scary, but not as scary as the ones from The Quiet Place. I don't know. This one from Quiet Place doesn't give you a choice to choose whether you like it or not. Just make a sound and you are gone. Well, the movie was a nice movie, and the performances from Sandra Bullock was top notch. It was really, really good. Everybody played their part well. The story was also very, very nice. They released a part 2 of the movie. It was called Bird Box Barcelona, but it was like a Spanish version.
Okay.
It's not very, very interesting.
Did you see it?
So guys, thank you for staying behind and viewing this movie with us and listening to what we had to say. Hope you had a great time. And I must say, I also had a great time with my beautiful partner.
Nancy.
Very beautiful.
Lady.
All right, so do subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.